In Acts 11, the church of Antioch was experiencing revival. In fact, in verse number 21, it says that a great number of people were coming to Christ and being baptized. And it's only in a few verses later that we see that this young church started to help with local needs. Likewise, we want to help and have an impact beyond our walls. Currently, we have formed partnerships with 6 Christian organizations to help meet needs, to provide gospel opportunities to grow in this region. The first is a gospel-centered prison ministry connected to McDougall Walker Corrections Facility, being co-led by a man in our church, Brad Doyle. Currently, this ministry is on hold because of COVID restrictions, but before being shut down, this ministry was seeing lives changed and transformed by the gospel, and Emmanuel was able to provide 30 Bibles and done books to help to that end. The second organization that we've partnered with is ABC Women's Center. As followers of Christ, we believe that every life is valuable. Even in a world where 50 million abortions happen annually, places like ABC Women's Center are helping to change the narrative by sharing Christ and giving guidance to mothers who otherwise would have nowhere else to turn. The third organization is the Hartford Rescue Mission. Just last year, Emmanuel partnered with our Street Survival Bag Project, and they loved it. Because of your engagement in this vision, we were able to deliver 108 survival bags to the homeless. And this year, we have the opportunity to do the same. The fourth organization we've partnered with is InterVarsity. InterVarsity is a Christian ministry to college campuses, and their mission is simple: to share the gospel and disciple believers. Right now, Emmanuel's goal is to continue to come alongside of InterVarsity to provide Bibles, done books, and other resources like volunteering to help them reach people for Christ on those campuses. The fifth organization that we've partnered with is Amira. Through 2020, Amira has been able to lay the groundwork to officially launch the first safe house in Connecticut. They've been forming partnerships with police and FBI, doctors and attorneys, and now they are ready to launch the safe house where young women can find safety in the arms of caring people and in the gospel. The last and newest partnership is a Bible study for law enforcement officers. The Bible study is led by a man in our church, Peter Peranzino. God has given Peter a great burden for our police officers, and we're excited to partner with him by providing Bibles and done books, as well as meeting spaces for Bible study to be conducted here in Newington. Our vision is to see God grow and multiply the gospel by our church's contribution and involvement to these local, loving, needs-based ministries. Years ago, Emmanuel had the privilege to help relaunch New Hope Baptist Church. This year, God has opened the doors for them like never before, and we want you to share in the excitement with us.
Well, I'm standing here on the parking lot of New Hope Baptist Church with Pastor Andrew Browning. 1 year ago, we were just talking, we stood here and shared with our church family how New Hope was pursuing the purchase of the building behind us. A year later, the story that God is writing is remarkable, and it's so exciting to be a part of it as a church in Newington. And so I want to share with you, by way of Andrew and his testimony, what God is doing with our investment at New Hope Baptist Church in Torrington. Andrew, share with our church family what God's doing.
Well, it has been an incredible journey. Right this time, about a year ago, like you said, we were able to put a down payment on this facility and close June 1st of this year. And the past 5 or 6 months have been busy, but as you'll be able to see,
in spite of COVID,
in the middle of COVID, right? We were able to close on this property. We weren't able to use it for the first several weeks as we were still quarantined, but we're meeting in a temporary auditorium in one of the banquet halls while we renovate what will be our future auditorium. It has been just an amazing story. God is continuing to bring people every week through just driving by this building, through some of the notoriety in town of what's taking place here, and continuing to see folks saved, continuing to see folks baptized. We just got 300 chairs yesterday. They're going to be put up in the auditorium this week. All the lights that you'll see put up in the auditorium behind us were purchased by your church family. We want to say thank you for that. Thank you for 7 years of generosity, and we see this as fruit that'll abound to your account as well.
Wow, a church of 30 to a church of 175 that's purchased and now remodeling a building, and in a few weeks we'll be meeting in their newly remodeled worship space. And we have invested into this church every month for the last 7 years, and then periodically special offerings to help with, like he said, things like a special need. and it's been a very much a worthwhile investment. And so congratulations, Andrew,
thank you,
on
guys.
what God's doing. We're excited for you. And church family, pray for Andrew, pray for New Hope. Pray that God will use this church as a hub for the gospel in this entire northwest corner of Connecticut.
Aside from New Hope and these partnerships, we have a few initiatives in October and November that you can be involved in. Of course, we have already mentioned the Street Survival Bag Project. Once you filled up a bag, you can leave it and drop it off in the stairwell. This week, we'll be delivering small gifts and cards of encouragement to our local police stations. If you'd like to be a part of a team that cheers on our police and hands out gifts at shift change, please see Pastor Derek. Our Share Thanksgiving project is just on the horizon. Our goal every year is to deliver Thanksgiving meals to families who could really use some encouragement. You can nominate a family, you can give, or you can sign up to deliver a meal. If you'd like to be involved in this, please visit ebcnewington.com/share Thanksgiving. We've also partnered with Red Cross to host 4 blood drives from September to December. Our second one is right here on campus, Tuesday, October the 27th. You can visit their website to register for that day and come donate some blood. Lastly, we have an opportunity to encourage missionaries by writing them a postcard. If you want to fill one out today, don't forget to place it in the drop box on the tables in the back of the worship center. Please pray that God will continue to grow and expand our local opportunities to bless many both physically and spiritually. May we see a great number believe and turn to the Lord.